Well, this is the big reveal I was talking about. What you've just seen is the book trailer for a new novel that will come out in about a month, maybe a month and a half's time, entitled The Sorcerers of Caramine. It's a young adult fantasy novel written by me, Luke Brady. I want to thank you as well for listening this far, because I'm not a fan of my own voice, as much as some people might disagree. So once this is out there, I don't think I will listen to it much ever again. What you're looking at now is the cover artwork, which I am extremely happy with. This was produced by the same artist who did all of the artwork that you saw in the previous trailer as well. All of that, I think, is absolutely gorgeous as well. I'm not going to tell you too much about it because I want to do a few other videos where I'll show you all those pieces of artwork individually, and I will go through a little bit of their characteristics, but I don't want to give too much away about the story. In this video, effectively, other than announcing that, hey, I've written a book, I also want to tell you where you can get it and the different formats it will be available in. It's being distributed through Kindle Direct Publishing, so of course you'll be able to get it via Kindle, you'll be able to get a paperback copy, and you will be able to get it fairly soon on an audiobook version. Don't worry, it is not me reading this book. I have got something really special lined up for that, actually. I can't wait to make that announcement. But for today, what can I tell you about the Sorcerers of Caramine? Well, it's a fictional world that we see through the eyes of a young guy who has just left his education, rather unceremoniously, I have to say. And he's thrust into a world that he doesn't really understand and barely knows. He's been brought up to think that he knows everything about the world around him, and he suddenly realises that he knows absolutely nothing about the world around him. So he finds that quite scary, but he has some pretty impressive friends to help him. Unfortunately, he's got some pretty nasty people after him as well. I think that's all I really want to tell you in terms of the actual plot. I will tell you that the main character's name is Perrin. And yeah, that's as much as I'm going to tell you about the plot right now. I'll give you a little bit of an idea of what it's like and what it's aimed at. I'm a massive fan of fantasy in general, so there's a little bit of Lord of the Rings in there, there's a little bit of Harry Potter in there, there's a little bit of Game of Thrones in there, but there's also quite a bit of Pirates of the Caribbean in there, a bit of Peter Pan, a bit of Treasure Island, a bit of Steven Spielberg's Hook, actually, I think is in there. So hopefully some of that is kind of your bag and you would be interested in that. In the meantime, I just want to let you know that I'm really excited to bring this to you. I would love your feedback down in the comments section. Over the next few days and weeks, I'll be producing more videos like this. I will probably post them to the band page, and they will have a sort of musical bent, although I do have to say right at the start, there is no music in this book. It is not a book about music at all. But that doesn't mean that I wasn't thinking about music when I wrote it. So you will get maybe me playing some of the music that I was thinking about, or that made me think of certain things in this book. But that's for another time. All that I have left here to say is to watch this space. In the next few days there will be a new page, a new author page that I will try and direct you all to, and at that point stuff will stop appearing here and start appearing there to do with this book. I think lukebrady.co.uk, which is currently a band page, is going to be taken down and turned into an author page. I think I can just make more use of that as an author page rather than as a band page, because most of the band work either comes into my direct email or comes through this Facebook page. I'll also be setting up a Goodreads profile as an author, and various other things, good things that I will keep you posted on. If anyone has any ideas or anything they want to say or communicate to me, please do not hesitate to get in touch, either by leaving a comment or sending a direct message, because I am just starting out at this and I really could use as much advice and as much help as I possibly can. I hope you like the cover. I hope you like the book. It's not open for pre-orders yet, so I'm afraid I can't suggest it as your World Book Day title that you should all pick up today. But I will keep you posted as to when it is launching and when the launch event is. And I hope to see as many of you there as I can. In the meantime, just thank you very much for listening, and thank you for getting to the end of this video, and thank you for putting up with my voice. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.